And now from WFFT, your local sports with sports director Randy Zemnick in high definition.
Welcome back. All right, lots of sports to get to, but
Sure.
real quick, we have a correction to make from last night's Sportscast.
Yeah, we'll get to that right now as we speak, Dan.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Before we begin tonight's Sportscast, we need to make a quick correction to a story we brought you last evening.
Based on info provided by Northside High School, we were led to believe Jayla Lewis was signing a letter of intent to play volleyball at Indiana State. And Lewis herself even signed a blank piece of paper at a signing ceremony. But this morning, Joe McMullum, Assistant Athletic Director at Indiana State, emailed this, quote, "Your article asserts that a young lady named Jayla Lewis signed a letter of intent to play volleyball with the Sycamores in 2013-2014. This is false." So we reached out to Northside Athletic Director Dale Dorfler, who told us he did bear partial responsibility for the whole confusion. But the question still remains, why would Lewis sign a blank piece of paper with her parents present even when she didn't have an offer from Indiana State? But her mother, Rhonda Lewis, later called us to say the whole signing was Dale Dorfler's idea.
We're totally confused going into this, even when we got in there, I said, "What are you doing?" I was asking Dale Dorfler this, and he was saying that Jayla, he invited Jayla to come down because he wanted the athletes he wanted the media. He said we invited the press and media to know where our athletes were going.
All right, so again, it appears the family believes that it was Dale Dorfler telling Lewis to sign the paper, while Dorfler, for his part, has admitted partial responsibility for the whole thing. Again, we at WFFT just want to get the story straight, plain and simple. That is always our goal. All right, switch gears now. The Mad Ants lost to Sioux Falls last night, dropping to 14-16 on the year. But as our Courtney King found out, the Ants still have dreams of the postseason dancing in its heads.
The Mad Ants are just days away from the All-Star break and hoping to end the first half of the season with 2 wins this weekend. But standing in their way is Rio Grande Valley, a team that's won 9 out of their last 11.
Well, we've got a really great team coming in here in Rio Grande Valley. They've won 9 of their last 11 games in first place in probably the toughest division in the D-League. So they've got a real powerful inside game, and they've got 2 former NBA players at the guard position that can really shoot the basketball. So they present a lot of problems for us.
I want to go into break feeling good, and the way to do that is win these next 2 games. I know we want to reach 500, and we got to win these next 2 to do that.
All right, now coming up in the second half hour of WFFT local news, first at 10, the Hoosiers. They hit the road to take on Illinois. We'll have highlights from that one, folks. Don't want to miss the ending. Then we'll head over to the Coliseum as Tony Jasick and the Dons take on South Dakota State. And finally, we'll hear more from the Ants as they get set to take on Rio Grande Valley.
All right. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. Coming up a bit later on WFFT, local first at 10, a house fire in southern Indiana takes the lives of 5 people. We'll have more on the devastation straight ahead. Don't go away.